Hey everybody, Psychic Guy here. We got a lot to get to in this video. It's a Halloween edition, and this weekend we did just Uber Eats deliveries because, once again, Uber has a great incentive going on. For every 10 Uber Eats deliveries, it's a $35 bonus. Maximum of 3, but we're going to see if we can get all 3 this weekend. And then I've got a special treat for Halloween on Monday, and more to come on that, but let's get to the video. As with any challenge that I've undertaken, it doesn't always start easy. Our first order that we had was from McDonald's, and it was actually an order that was from the previous evening. So in other words, they're on the breakfast menu, and I'm there trying to pick up a Big Mac and a quarter pounder with cheese. So obviously that order is going to be a no-go. It was really a bummer too, because it was a long drive there and a long drive back. So basically what it amounted to is I drove 14 miles, wasted about 45 minutes of time, and got paid $3. So I was a little frustrated at this point, but I just, go on, I head home and recharge real quick, restart the app, and then I'm ready to go again. And I get my next run right off the bat, a better one than this, not McDonald's there on the left, but Dunkin' Donuts on the right. And so that made it my first one of 10 completed. But then I got all these crappy orders all in a row. I didn't know what to think. Somewhere in there, though, I did manage to pick up a couple more deliveries. Good morning, everyone. I just want to tell you real quick about the vacation I was just on. I took a week off and went up to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and it was amazing. We stayed at a Marriott Vacation Club up there. I am an owner, and I know a lot of you are thinking, oh, it's just a timeshare. Dude, you're getting ripped off. I consider it more of a club than a timeshare. I think the money has been well spent. You can see the accommodations here. We did a little bit of filming on the way up there. Went past some cotton fields, some of them harvested, some of them not harvested. It's a real touristy sort of kitschy town, but I like it. It was a good time. I'm glad to be back though. I'm having a lot of fun today. Look everybody, I want to apologize in advance for the length of this film. I didn't expect this video to be 20 minutes long, but please bear with me. There is some good information and some entertainment along the way. Also, since I'm not that familiar with Uber, I missed a few screenshots here and there, but I tried to get most of them. This next one for $11.48 was a good one, picking up a dough in the box. It's actually one of my favorite donut shops in my delivery zone. Saturdays are always great days. You stay really busy, and we'd already gotten 6 of the first 10 done. And now we're on our way to pick up the 7th order. This time picking up from IHOP. It was funny, a few of the different restaurants I went to over the weekend and on Monday, the people that worked there were dressed up in costumes for Halloween. And some of them were just incredibly creative. I got a real kick out of the orange jumpsuit with the Dahmer name on it. Anybody could make that. Okay, we're on the way to deliver the IHOP order. A little bit more about the vacation. So I spent a lot of time just kind of walking up and down the beach and just enjoying the absolutely beautiful weather in Myrtle Beach. It's October, and I grew up in the Midwest, and for me, October, it just really equates with snow. I remember one time trick-or-treating as a kid and being in snow that was 6 inches deep, and just I should have just went home, but I really wanted my candy. Anyway, just to be able to walk along the beach in shorts and just enjoy the weather was just phenomenal. After the IHOP was dropped off, I got my next pickup at Dunkin' Donuts for $12.29. And while I was pulling into the parking lot and getting ready to park and go in and pick up the delivery, I got a stacked order, another pickup at Thumbs Up Diner. And what's cool about that is that not only is it an additional order, but Thumbs Up Diner is in the next strip mall down from Dunkin' Donuts. I didn't even have to leave the parking lot to get to Thumbs Up Diner. So I just hopped in and got that one. Okay, we're one away from our first bonus. We have 9 out of 10 Uber Eats deliveries completed. That means we just need one more to get the first $35. I'm gonna go for 2 of these, I think, today. And it's in the lull right now, around 10:30, but I decided since nothing was coming in Uber that I'd multi-app, and I started up DoorDash, and I got this. You know what this means? It's the lucky number 7, all 7's Papa John's. And if you haven't seen my video short on that, I've got a rule with this Papa John's. I always take this order. But like with all CODs, there's that chance for a good tip. So let's see what we get. I'm not really nervous about carrying cash with me when I'm out, but I know a lot of people don't do CODs just for that reason. All right, we got Tiffany's order here in the hot bag, and I got these stickers here. They tell people about my YouTube channel. So we put one of those on our pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better delivery. And we are on our way to drop it off. This is almost the perfect amount for a delivery. It's $31 and some odd cents. So I think we will either get $35, keep the change, which, that's okay. If we get $35, that's, you know, $3 and some change. But this could also be anywhere up to 40, just simply because 40 is a magic number. It's 220. So, I mean, she could just give us 220s and say keep the change, you know, which is a wonderful $8 tip. I love it when they're in the low 30s. The low 30s, in my opinion, is the perfect amount for a good tip.
A few moments later.
This COD order just went south right off the bat. So this is one of my first unlucky occurrences at this Papa John's. So I get there, you know, and I'm kind of expecting that maybe we would get 40, you know, which would be a great tip. And she comes to the door and she asks how much it is. I tell her, and she hands me a $100 bill and says, "You can make change, right?" Yeah, I just got change for 100 on me, and she scrambles around and finds $33 and gives it to me. So that one could have been an $8 tip, and was an $8 tip. I could have made change. Oh well. Let's get this one.
Mile, arrive at 4410 Brownsville Road.
All right, let's get this one.
In a quarter mile, arrive at 4410 Brownsville Road.
Why does she keep saying the same thing? Yeah, I'm almost there, baby. Just give me a second. With this next pickup and delivery, I would achieve my 10th delivery and the $35 bonus. The top right-hand corner of my fare breakdown for the last 10 trips will show you how much money I made. You can run it back if that went by too fast. Next trip is Bojangles for $8.77. And then after that, we had a Burger King order that was a no-go. And then something interesting happened. I'm not gonna lie, not only was it the #1 download on Spotify, but my Pandora station was playing it almost non-stop, it felt like. Okay, well, we've got 15 trips completed, and we're moving right along. One of the other people out there keeping it real, UberJeep AZ. Man, I watched your video the other day, and you were talking about some of the same things I've been thinking about when it comes to empowerment and freedom and flexibility. And, you know, it's just, it doesn't matter about the money. Oh, good morning, friends. It's Sunday. It's the day before Halloween, October 30th. It's a real dreary start to the day. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. The sun actually rose at like 7:59, but it's still, it's dark, it's rainy. Ugh, I hate days like this. And it hasn't really been that good for business either. I actually started the app a while ago, and it took me a long time to get my first order, which we are on the way to. We have to get 15 orders today. We don't have to. Just be nice. We get 5 more, we get another $35 bonus. And then if we get another 10 orders on top of that, we get another $35 bonus. So let's get this one picked up and get our day started. So the stacked order that we just got from Wendy's and Hardee's probably makes more sense than any stacked order I've ever been on. Usually they never make any sense. You're always either doubling back or going in the opposite direction, or the restaurants are far apart from each other. This is probably never going to be used. This footage is just stupid talking right now. So I don't know, I'm even stop talking. After the 100th time picking up at a McDonald's, it is kind of hard to try and make it unique. I will admit it. So I just got a $10.34 tip on a run from earlier today. That's how it is with Uber Eats. the tips are different. As you can see, the tip comes in after the fact. You don't get it immediately like you do with DoorDash and tipping up front. You could end up getting a lot more or a lot less, or the exact predicted amount that you're offered initially. You can see there are a couple times that the offer that I was given ended up being, what I got paid ended up being less than what I was offered, so that's no good.
1.3 miles, turn right onto Ernest West Barrack Parkway Southwest.
I'd actually just prefer to know what I'm getting. I get tipping for good service, and maybe that is actually why the tips seem better on Uber, is because the customer base, if I deliver and follow their instructions, I seem to get better tips. I don't know. I just can't talk today. That's pretty much what it is. Something's wrong between the brain and the mouth. That's always been a problem with me. This next pickup was at Walgreens, and it was my first ever Uber Shop and Pay. Shop and Pay just means you go in, you shop for the items on the list, and then you pay for them with your card. Fortunately, all it was a 12-pack of Coke. So I was pretty much in and out of there. That last celebration was legit. I did only need 5 more deliveries to meet the next threshold for a $35 bonus. Now I had one more set of 10 deliveries that I could do to get another $35. But in the interest of time, rather than show you another 10 pickup and deliveries where they were pretty much uneventful, I just went ahead and decided to cut things short, and you'll just have to believe me that I really did do 10 more deliveries. I promise you that I will show you my earnings at the end of the video so that you can see that I did complete the mission. All right, so the challenge is complete. We were able to actually do 30 deliveries, so that's 3 sets of 10. We made $105 extra with Uber Eats, and I'll share with you the earnings that we got from there. So that took care of the weekend, and now Monday is Halloween. And so I got an idea of what I could do for Halloween, and I'm gonna call it reverse trick-or-treating. 10 lucky customers, either Uber customers or DoorDash customers, are going to receive a paper bag with some candy inside of it, and it's going to be sealed with one of those little stickers that I was talking about before that kind of plug my YouTube page. And I'll drop them off to people's house tomorrow. Happy Halloween! Sidegeek Guy here with you. It is Monday, October 31st, Halloween, like I said, and we've got a little surprise we're going to do for our customers today. We're going to reverse trick-or-treat them. You saw I made up these bags, and I've got them with me right here, and they contain candy inside of them. And so with each delivery that we make, we'll drop off the food, and then we'll also leave a little gift, and maybe we'll get some comments and some subscribers from this. We'll see what happens. But started off DoorDash, and it was really quiet, so I decided to do a little multi-apping, and Uber came through first with this wonderful Uber Eats order. So we're gonna go do that one first, and there's really no incentives running right now for Uber. We did 30 runs over the weekend, but I was just looking at the app, and you won't believe this, they're gonna do the same promotion again this coming weekend, and instead of 3 opportunities, they're gonna have 5 opportunities to get $35 for each set of 10 deliveries. Now, I won't do that in this video, but I can guarantee you we'll do another video when we do that, and it's gonna be phenomenal. We're gonna try and do 50 deliveries over the weekend. Should be able to do that. We'll have to do more than 15 a day. We'll have to do about 17 a day to make it work, but I think we can do it. Let's go get this one that Taco Bell picked up. No, don't think I went to the wrong place. The Taco Bell order is on board, and it was actually going to a real nice waitress at the Waffle House who gave me a cash tip when I dropped off. Look at all these bad orders that I just got. Run them back if you don't believe how crappy they are. Okay, so that was just insane. Let me do this first. The reason I'm starting my stopwatch is because you saw all of those Uber Eats orders that I declined. That was just an insane rash of bad orders. But the whole time I had DoorDash running as well and didn't get any orders, which is, you know, unusual to just be that slow. It's about 9:25 in the morning, so usually about 10 o'clock it dies down. Anyway, my point being and I'd been driving around. And as I change positions, of course, an order that isn't a high pay order can become a high pay order if I get closer to the restaurant. So let's test out this high pay order, not just about, you know, how much distance it is and how much we're getting paid, but how much time it actually takes. So we've started our stopwatch. We're at 49 seconds because we're sitting at a red light waiting for it to change. But we'll see how long it actually takes to do this run.
Arrive at 1642 Monkey Road.
All right, we're here.
Arrive.
We're gonna give the lobby a chance to grab much luck though.
Later.
All right, we got the food. Took I think about 5 or 6 minutes for them to make it. Let's take a look at the stopwatch. A little longer than I thought. So we're at 10 minutes and 55 seconds. So 4 minutes to get here, 6 minutes for them to prepare the food. And now we're not too far away. We're only about 4 minutes away to deliver it. So let's go get it done. Okay, dropped off. They got their treats. Time, 17 minutes, 21 seconds. So if we were to get 3 of these an hour, we almost make $18, $19 an hour. So let's see if we can get any more. Let's try and get 2 more so we can actually make some money. All right, so we just got this one here for Brittany over at Chick-fil-A. Another high pay order. Again, this is a high pay order because I was parked in the Chick-fil-A parking lot waiting for an order. That's one of the little tricks you can do. You don't just go where it's routinely busy, you actually just go where you know it will be busy. And Chick-fil-A in Georgia in the morning is just always busy. So we're here, let's get it picked up. Oh, and I did start the stopwatch on this one. We're at about 1 minute and 30 seconds. So let's go. All right. Brittany's order was ready, and we're on our way to drop it off. GPS says it's about 7 minutes away, so this could end up being a really good run. So far elapsed on the clock, you can see only about 3 minutes and 49 seconds. So. The GPS is telling me we only have about 3 minutes to go on this order, and as you can see, the clock is like at about 5 minutes elapsed time. So if we could get this order done from the time it was dispatched to us and then delivered to the door in 10 minutes, that rocks. All right, we are here. I'm going to show you the stopwatch here in just a second as soon as we get parked.
The destination is on your left. Arrive.
Let's get it done. Next, what happened was a strange sequence of IHOP orders. And by strange, I don't necessarily mean there was anything wrong with them. This one was $9 plus, meaning it was going to be more, but just that I couldn't seem to get away from this IHOP. Every time I dropped off, they sent me back. This is pickup number 2 at the IHOP, which, by the way, as I was pulling in, turned into a stacked pickup at the IHOP. So this makes a total of 3 deliveries now that have come out of this IHOP. And they're both going real short distances, just like the first one was. And so sure enough, I turn around after I drop it off, and I've got a 4th one. And you might have noticed that 3 of these 4 pickups were high-value pickups. So I made a real lot of money in just a real short period of time. And then I finished it off with the Thumbs Up Diner here for $14. And then after that, we had KFC for $7.75. This is the first time that I've ever picked up at this KFC, and in fact I think I'm about to talk to you about it in the next clip. Well, we've got about 50 bucks in the coffers right now, and I made 10 of these bags up, and I've given away 8 of them so far, so I've only got 2 more to drop off. And we just picked up at KFC. You know, it's funny, I've been door dashing for over a year in this zone. I've never picked up at that KFC, so first time. That will be number 9, and then we'll do 1 more delivery, and then we'll take a look. We'll see if we gained any subscribers or if we got any comments or anything like that as soon as we're done. A high pay order from Zaxby's was the 10th and final delivery for the day. Mission accomplished. So you've made it. If you are still watching at this point, thank you so much for hanging in there. I know this was a really long video. Hopefully it kept you entertained for the whole 20 plus minutes, however long it ends up being. So in summary, with our little Halloween experiment that we did, we put out 10 bags and we did gain 6 subscribers. Now we don't know if that means that all 6 of those came from the little Halloween bags that we put out with our sticker, but we got some more watch time as well. I'll put the stats up there. I know for sure that at least one person picked up on this channel as a result of those bags because they were nice enough to send me some text messages right after I did their delivery, which I thought was super cool. And they said they were an artist and they're going to support me as an artist. So thank you very much for your support and for everybody that's subscribed. I really appreciate it. That's what keeps me going is you guys watching the videos and comments and the subscriptions and things like that. Anyway, that was a long 3 days. You stuck in it for almost 40 deliveries. Actually, probably more than 40 deliveries. Next weekend, when we do this all again with Uber, because they're offering the same promotion, I promise it's not just going to be videos of me just dropping off and picking up food all day long. That can get tedious, to say the least. Thanks again. If you like the content you're seeing, please subscribe. Have a great day.